And welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Metroid Prime. The last episode. Well, we defeated our second boss, Thardus, and we got the Spider Ball. And in today's episode, we are going to backtrack back to Chozo Ruins. I made a quick pit stop there at the landing site real quick to kind of restock on everything, because I was kind of getting a little bit low. But in today's episode, we're going to be going back to Chozo Ruins. I think I said that already. So we're just going to completely ignore these enemies. Well, except that zoomer right there. That zoomer was looking at me funny. I didn't even kill him. That's what's even the sad part about it. But anyways, let's go back to Chozo Ruins. Anyways, we need to come back here because our next upgrade is here. I'm trying to beat the hidden system because usually if you're wandering around, one thing I really do like about it, like, Metroid Prime does keep the original, like, exploration feel as the original Metroid games. But if you're stuck and you don't know what to do whenever you acquire certain abilities, the hint system does tell you where to go. And that's one thing I really like in case you were, like, super lost. But now we're back here in Chozo Ruins. If you guys remember, now we have a plated beetle instead of, like, thousands of beetles right here. And I completely missed his tail. That really never happens. Come on. Whew. Okay. But anyways, now we just got a plated beetle. Those are becoming common enemies now. Here, if you guys saw the half pipe here, there is a missile expansion right there. We want to grab that now that we have Boost Ball. So now we have 85 missiles. And there's actually another missile expansion in this room. We're going to go and grab real quick before we advance any farther. We are going to go and completely ignore, well, shoot that guy. If you come jump down here, there is something on this tree. Let's go ahead and look at it real quick. This tree seems to be weakened due to cellular decomposition. Well, let's give it a good old-fashioned super missile. Once you blow it up with a super missile, there's a missile expansion in the tree. So there we go. Now we're at 90 missiles. Which way we're going to go now is we're going to go back the path where the Hive Totem was. If you guys remember where we got our missile expansion right at the very beginning of this LP. So we need to go back to the Hive Totem and advance upwards because we are going to make a sidetrack with... we're going to go get an upgrade, but we're also going to do something else first. There is something that's access to us right now, and we're going to go and get it. It's not an upgrade. That pretty much handles the process of elimination right there. If I'm going to go get something that's not an upgrade, the only thing is, look at all the Shriek Bats. Yeah, by the way, they completely got rid of the War Wasp Hive and just replaced them with Shriek Bats at this point. But process of elimination, if it's not an upgrade, if it's not an expansion... that's another hint. It's not an expansion. We're going to go get a Chozo Artifact. Yeah, this is going to be our second one. We're going to go get our second Chozo Artifact right now. But now we're back here in the Hive Totem room. So let's go ahead and go through here. We need to come down this way. Go through this hole right here. And come up these pistons. Woo! Whoa, that was pretty cool. I just kind of like hit the edge right there. Just like ever so slightly, and I just like jettisoned like that. That's pretty cool. I always love doing that. That's pretty funny. Anyways, we're just going to completely ignore this thing right here. We're going to come back through this door. Now, if you guys remember, this is where we dropped. I'm actually going to go ahead and destroy these War Wasp Hives because they become a nuisance. Get rid of these War Wasp. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of these things. And yeah, one of them stung me. Where are you at, little buggers? There you are. You got a missile, like a wave beam to the face. But if you guys remember, there's actually a Spider Ball track here. This is where we dropped in order to get into the Sun Chamber. We need to actually get back into the Sun Chamber. But first, what you want to do is you want to scan this. It says we have to get 4 runic symbols again in order for that portion to unlock. But if you keep going up a little farther, scan these. These are probably the only opportunity of you getting these. These are Oculus. These are wall crawlers. These are the only chance you're actually going to get those creatures. So get them now. Now at this point. Now the runic symbols, I can already tell you where 2 of them are. Well, not that pillar. If you look up on this pillar right here, there's one right there. So now we need to activate 3 more. The other one is up here. There we go. It kind of takes a little bit while to kind of aim your scanner up that way. There we go. Now the other 2 are actually hidden behind these. These are cordite. So blast these open, and there we go. Now we got another one, and then there's another one on the other side. So super missile this to get rid of it. Now we have activated all 4 of them. So now we can continue going upwards with the spider ball track. So now let's go ahead and do that and get on spider ball. Now, whenever you're climbing up here, be careful of the Oculuses. They will hurt. So I'm gonna wait it up a little bit and bomb. Grab it up again. If you do bomb, it will crumble beneath you. So if you screw up, you have to reset the puzzle. Well, no, actually, you don't have to reset the puzzle. You just have to kind of wait until it comes back again. So there we go. On, and there we go. Okay, so I thought I had to reset the puzzle. I guess I never really failed. But there was a hint of something that's down there. You guys saw that figure, didn't you? Kind of an eerie figure, if you ask me. Anyways, let's go ahead and like restock on stuff, because I do need stuff. There we go. Now if we just backtrack into this room here, into the sun chamber where we fought Flarga, or Flagra, whatever his name is. Introduction to probably the most annoying enemy in this game. Let's scan them. These are Chozo ghosts. Chozo ghosts are practically spiritual beings that go invisible. Yeah, they go invisible, and you can't even track them with a thermal visor. You can barely track them with a thermal visor. They don't give off heat signatures. But if they hit you with the electrical beam, they kind of screw up your HUD a little bit. The only way to really attack them is whenever they're visible. We won't get another visor that allows us to fight these things properly. But whenever you do see them, super missile them. They take 2 super missiles to defeat. So there we go. This is why they get really annoying, because you miss so many times with those super missiles, because they like disappear really fast, and it gets really annoying when you're trying to fight these things, and well, they just completely just go out of like existence. But anyways, just make sure that you have your radar. Look at your radar. If there's one right next to you, turn to that direction. Now we've already killed 2 of them. Now where's the 3rd one? There he is. Super missile to the face. And that'll kill him. Now we've killed all 3 Chozo ghosts. Upon defeating them, a Chozo Artifact appears right where Flagra was. So now, if we come over here, we can actually go and reclaim it. What you have to do in order to jump over here is you have to branch out onto these leaves over here. And yeah, the hint system's telling me where to go now. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab this. We now got our 2nd Chozo Artifact. This is the Artifact of Wild, the 4th of 12. So now we have 2 artifacts in our collection. Anyways, the hint system says abnormally low temperatures at the ruins site. So let's go ahead and see where it's asking us to go. Go over there to the antechamber. We'll go over there right now. But anywho, as soon as you're done over there, you want to go through the room that we went through to get to Flagra the first time. So let's go backtrack over this way. We can open this door. Watch out for the venom seeds and the reaper sickles, or the swispers, whatever you want to call them. I can get through the door. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get them out of the way. I hate venom feed. I hate venom weed. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. But anyways, let's go in here and go this way. And blast this open. Now we're back into this room. What we want to do is we want to jump all the way back down. And actually, we want to go through that door where we got the charge beam. If you guys remember, the path that we took to get the charge beam. And if you land in that water, don't worry. Now that Flagra is dead, the water is actually fine. You can actually stand in it now. It's actually crystallized. Like, well, not crystallized. It's like purified. That's the word I'm looking for. It's purified water. But anyways, we're going to go back, I do believe. We want to kill these shriek bats. Now, normally, whenever you are backtracking at this point, you'd get that missile expansion I told you guys about that's in this room. The one where you have to have double jump in order to do so. The one where I got early because I got bomb jump. But, since I've already got it, I'm just going to completely skip it. So, we're going to go back this way. We'll kill these shriek bats in the process. There we go. So, let's go ahead and open this door here. And let's just go this way. But, yeah, at that point you would get the missile expansion. But since I've already got it, I don't need to go back. But anyways, let's go ahead and kill these shriek bats. Now we're back here into the energy core. What we want to do is this time, oh, not fall, we want to go through the door. And if you guys remember, back when we were here first time, we couldn't advance very much in the furnace because, well, we didn't have an ability. Well, now we do. Now we have Spider Ball, so now we can come up this way. Now, for this segment right here, you want to boost ball real quick and lay a bomb. Really quick, because that's how you kind of get out of that way, because if you guys saw, those blocks are disappearing, so you want to go really fast. There we go. So now we can go through there. If you don't lay a bomb right there, you're just going to fall. But anyways, we're in this room. We're now inside the furnace. We're actually inside it this time. But let's go ahead and kill these beetles. These beetles, they're like, hey Samus, you want to play with us now? Oh, you're dead. There is a scan in this room. Scan these, well, not that guy. Scan these guys. These are plated parasites. Hardy members of the parasite family, invulnerable to most weaponry. A cousin to the parasite, these creatures are known for their amazing resilience. Practically, the only way to kill them was with a certain ability, and right now we don't have that said ability. But right above the morph ball hole is another Chozo lore. So now you can kind of add that to your logbook there, and if you guys can see, there's a white door right there. We can't really open that right now. We're going to go this way. We come over here, down this tunnel. We now enter the Crossway Access West. Now we're getting closer to that abnormally low temperature segment here in the ruin site. But if you come over here in this room, you'll notice something. There is a half pipe in here. We kind of want to go up this way. If we come up to like use this half pipe to come up this way. Boo! There we go. There are 3 Chozo lore right here. So scan these for the logbook. So there's 1. There's 2. And then there's 3. So now we have 3 Chozo lore added to our logbook. But right here, there's cordite. Well, you know what happens with cordite. It gets blasted. There we go. So now let's scan this. Something behind the wall seems to have activated. And it looks like now we have spider ball tracks added to that wall there. Now let's go ahead and try to get to those spider tracks. Let's go ahead and boost ball our way upwards this way. So let's go ahead and do so. Whee! Whee! There we go. Grab onto these tracks here, bomb, and then bomb in the bomb slot. Now that will cause another set of spider ball tracks to appear. So now we're going to go ahead and try to get up to that one. Get up high enough. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and activate this. And once we activate this, a piston will lower down. And a timer will start. We need to get into this piston before the timer runs out. Granted, it's really nothing because it didn't really give you any, like, it gave you like more than enough time to get into that piston. But anyways, as soon as you come up here, you get a missile expansion. So now we are at 95 missiles, I believe. I think we're at 95. Yeah, we are. But anyways, we want to get back up to the where the scan was. So let's go ahead and do so. And I'm going to switch over to wave beam because I do believe that there is a purple door. No, that was completely wrong. We want to blast it with a missile. There we go. But inside this room, we just get another access to a bunch of scarabs. Swolma scarabs. Like I said before, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. I still do, kind of. And I use Swarm of Scarabs a lot because that card was actually really good. But, anyways, upon entering this room, we are entering into a unique room called the Hall of the Elders. But, to the unfortunate benefit, we are greeted by Chozo Ghost. By a Chozo Ghost. So we know what to do. We need to super missile him whenever he's visible. So he'll take two super missiles to the face before he dies. Granted, it's not like 3 when we were fighting in the sunflower room, but as soon as we kill him, the room will lit up and the doors will unlock. And a Chozo statue will indicate that we need to be in that, like something needs to be done there. But before we do that, come up directly behind this Chozo statue. There's another Chozo lore there. So there's a bunch of Chozo lore to download in this episode. So keep that in mind. Now let's scan the statue here. It says, identified as statue of Chozo Elder. According to Chozo lore, these statues served as watchful guardians of tombs of shrines. Its outstretched hands are empty, as if awaiting an offering. Well, let's give him an offering by jumping in here and going to Morph Ball. By doing so, the Chozo Elder goes bowling. Anyways, you want to grab these spider ball tracks. Sometimes that tripped me up the first time. I didn't know that these spider ball tracks were up here when I did that, so I fell completely to the ground and had to restart it. But make sure that you hold the right trigger when you get up to that point. But as soon as we activate that bomb slot, it looks like we have 3 color-coded hatches up there. And let's go investigate it. But first, before we do so, we want to come in here. This is the first time we've ever run into this. Let's go ahead and scan it. New research entries that didn't download it to your logbook. Missile station. Step into the station and reload your missile launcher. So we get a free, replenish of missiles by using these. I do believe there's only 3 of these in the entire game. So make sure that whenever you see one, you scan it. So make sure that you know where it's at. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way. But let's jump up here. And let's investigate these color-coded switches here. It says right here, the field covering this slot is compressed with an erratic energy wavelength. Okay, so let's look at this one. The field covering this slot is compressed of energy signal that appears to be affected by cold. Okay. Now let's look at this one. The field covering this slot is compressed of energy signal that appears to be affected by heat. Okay. Well, if you guys recalled, there were doors indicated that had the same coloring. So let's get the wave beam out and shoot this purple one. And it reveals this bomb slot. So let's go ahead and jump into the bomb slot and lay a bomb. Upon doing so, the path is changed a little bit. And that's the point of this room. There are hidden treasures that are only available by activating those bomb slots. And whenever you do, a new path is open. So let's go and make the Chozo Elder bowl again, now with this new path open. So there you go. And up the tube. And down here. Now the path will go back into its segment there. But now that the bomb slots are activated again, we're going to come back with certain abilities. When we get certain abilities to activate more of those paths. But as soon as we do so, we can actually come up here. And this will take us to the area that we need to head to. If we come up here, we are into the reflecting pool. And if you guys see, there's a bunch of stone toads here. It says, drainage shutoff has been holding maintenance and water level reflecting pool at 95%. Okay, well, it looks like we need to do something here. If you come down here and scan this, fractures detected in telluric alloy drain cover. Okay. Now that we see that there's alloy, or whatever you want to call it, come down here and bomb it. Upon doing so, I love that. That's so funny. Like, the little fish are like, no, I don't want to go down to the drain. And they go down the drain. But now we have revealed a half pipe. Be careful of these stone toads because they will, if you're trying to do these half pipe things, they will chomp you. But we want to come up here, come up this way. No, not completely screw that up. You can completely ignore these stone toads because really they're not doing anything to you. So you can just completely ignore them. Now, granted, there is one stone toad you want to be in, is this one. I do believe, if I look at my map here, I'm on the other end. Nope, don't want to be over there. Actually, let me see if I can make it. Yep, there we go. So let's blast this door open. And open this door, and inside is our upgrade. So let's go ahead and look at it. This is the ice beam. About time we got this upgrade. So now we have our third beam. This is the ice beam. The ice beam allows us to open white doors. And not only that, it allows us to freeze enemies. If we push down on C-stick, we change to the ice beam. The ice beam is an interesting beam. It shoots like a shotgun, but it does a lot of damage. It freezes enemies, and you can kind of like dispatch them with that. Now if we open this door, come up here and open this door with it, it reveals a save room. We're going to come back to that here in just a second. I'm going to actually end the episode in that room. But we want to go and backtrack. If you guys remembered, now that we have the access to open white doors, there was something in the Hall of Elders we need to get, now that we have the ice beam. So let's go backtrack into that room and get it real quick. Unfortunately, upon doing so, we come back into the Hall of Elders. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to fight 3 Chozo ghosts again. These Chozo ghosts are really annoying. Keep mentioning that they're probably the most annoying enemies in the game. Let's go ahead and just wait for them to reappear real quick. Super missile you to the face. There we go, got one. Okay, so messing up my visors. They're only affected. They're practically invincible to all beams except the power beam. They do not take damage. If I'm wrong, completely just correct me. They are completely see why this is annoying? They are completely invincible to the wave beam, the ice beam, and the other beam that we're going to get later. They are completely invincible to it. The only beam that they're affected by is the power beam. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell. Let's go ahead and take you out. Okay. Man, you're really screwing up my visor today, sir. Go ahead and shoot it. There we go. Oh, I missed. There we go. Got him. I got him. I need one more. He's right behind me. There we go. Now we've completely destroyed these guys. Now, as I was trying to do, let's go ahead and activate that bomb slot now that we have the ice beam. Let's go ahead and activate it. There we go. Come over here and bomb it. And a new path will open for us. So let's go ahead and jump down into the Chozo Elder's arms here, or hands. And he's gonna go bowling again. He's having a fun time today with bowling. But as soon as we come down here, there is an energy tank down here. So let's go ahead and grab it. So now we have another energy tank. So there we go. That's what we needed to do in order now that we have the ice beam. So as soon as we come back up, the path will close again. And if you're probably wondering, Matt, what's behind that white door? Well, there's really nothing behind that white door, to be perfectly honest. There's actually 2 white doors. If I do remember, they both lead to, like, they're just branching past to different rooms. This one takes us straight to the furnace. Allows us to backtrack straight to the furnace, like so. I'm not dealing with Chozo Ghost. No, I heard that. I just said nope. Just nope.avi. And speaking of which, I'm going to have to deal with another Chozo Ghost. I'm going to completely ignore them. But if you come down this way, I'm just showing it off just for the sake of showing it off. This is another way that'll take us straight back into the room over here with this room, the half pipe that we got the missile. This isn't really like too oh, this is a new path. There's really nothing down these paths, so don't worry about that. And I'm gonna have to deal with a Chozo Ghost again, aren't I? Yeah, I am, but you know what? I'm just gonna completely ignore them. I do believe the door's locked behind me, though. No, they don't. Okay. I just know that bomb slot does. It's not a big deal, though. I'm just going to completely ignore those Chozo Ghosts because you see how long those things take to kill. But anyways, let's go ahead and go back into the save room that I so missed last time. Just come on. Boost up here. Oh, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Into the into the stone toad's room or mouth. Blow him up. And let's go ahead and go into the save room. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. So in the next episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime, we are going to continue going over back to Talon 4. So I will see you guys in the next episode.